Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here or don't already know, I try to support everything I talk about with video or post for accuracy. So please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button and that notification bell, comment and share to all social media platforms. Now, on to the story. Hey y'all, I have to speak on this lady once I saw her face. If you've been keeping up with the news in Chicago, then I'm sure you've heard of the horrific story of this lady who stabbed her kids, one fatally, and set the house on fire. I'm just going to get into what was reported on her. In a case a judge called pure violence, a Logan Square mother stands accused of stabbing her 3 children, killing her 4-year-old son, and then setting their apartment on fire while the kids lay wounded inside. Prosecutors say Tolbert believed her children were possessed by the devil and needed to die. Wendy Tolbert, 46, appeared in court Sunday afternoon on several felony charges, including first-degree murder, attempted murder, aggravated arson, and aggravated battery. The Cook County judge ordered her detained pending trial, calling her a threat not only to her family, but to her neighbors and first responders. The crime unfolded early Friday morning in the family's home in the 3600 block of West Palmer Street. According to police and prosecutors, Tolbert launched the assault without warning. Her 10-year-old son was playing a video game on the floor. His younger brother, 4-year-old Jordan Walker, slept beside him. Tolbert allegedly emerged from the kitchen armed with a knife and a metal blade and stabbed the older boy in the arm. He ran for his life while Jordan tried to follow, but Tolbert kicked him down the basement stairs and stabbed him 36 times in the face, chest, and back. Tolbert's 13-year-old daughter, who had locked herself in the bedroom, called 911 twice to report her mother was trying to kill them. She and the 10-year-old, who locked himself in an adjacent room, communicated through the common wall, trying to come up with a way to escape. By the time police arrived, Tolbert was outside, blood-soaked and holding a knife in one hand and a burning paper towel in the other. Flames and smoke poured from the building. Officers broke windows to reach the children. All 3 kids were rushed to Stroger Hospital, where Jordan was pronounced dead. The 13-year-old girl underwent surgery and remains in critical condition, intubated. The 10-year-old has been released. The fire, allegedly started by Tolbert using lighter fluid and rubbing alcohol, spread to the neighboring home, displacing residents and causing a partial roof collapse. A 31-year-old woman and a 34-year-old man in the neighboring home were hospitalized for smoke inhalation, as was the officers who helped to rescue the children. Tolbert allegedly confessed to the stabbings and arson, telling police she believed her children were possessed. Her public defender says she has a history of mental illness and was recently diagnosed with cancer. Y'all, mental illness is real, and I don't know if it was exacerbated by her cancer diagnosis, but those poor babies. The 4-year-old is gone, and the other children have to live with the chain of events forever. I don't know if she had other family members, but nobody saw that this lady was having some sort of break. If you see something, say something, especially in our community. I'm not mad that you may not want to interfere directly, but tell somebody. We used to say it takes a village. Well, it still does. If we still held true to that, a lot of things going on right now wouldn't be happening on the grand scale that they are. Rest in peace, little man. Grief is real, and it may not play out the same in others as it does with you. I'm saying that because there's a lot of judgment on the things people say when they are grieving. Mello Buckzz made a statement about her friend that was killed having her blow dryer at her house when Mello asked her to bring it back several times. Now she's standing there with wet hair punching the air. She ends the post saying, "You owe me." The person that reposted it said, "Oh, you is crazy." Well, Jada responded and giving her own experience with her brother 50 when he died. She said she was crying and wanted to eat her banana pudding. Well, they told her that 50 ate it, and she wanted to be his ass. Jada stated that people laugh at the wrong stuff, and the same things that make you laugh will make you cry. She also reiterates for those that keep speaking on her brother and justify the wrong stuff, that the reason her brother died was not gang-related, because the people that killed him were blood. If anything, he died trusting some weak dudes that were blood. She then goes on to say that she was trying to stop stuff from happening, but it got too deep. She claims everybody hates her because her brother was in the street, but she's going to take whatever comes with him and be by his side when the world is against him. Locke Films put out a statement about his ordeal with Chicago police during the mass shooting at Mello Buckzz album release. He stated, "If you get hit with a bullet, you really in this shit by yourself, especially if your skin color is black. Apply pressure to the wound, even if you gotta use your own hands. Lose the least amount of blood as possible. CPD ain't on shit. They just want to focus on the crime scene. You'll literally be shot and they will be hanging up tape and asking for your ID. They not trained for first aid either. Never trust the police. And yourself and your friends you must trust." And for those who haven't seen the video, this is what it looked like for Locke. Wow. Speaking on that devastating day when 5 people now have lost their lives, y'all remember that video I did of YFG Fatso apologizing after he was extremely insensitive, well in my eyes, to the situation of countless women wounded and now 5 losing their lives? His apology just seemed textbook, like somebody said something to him to make him rethink what he put out there. Well, it turns out that he and Mello have the same distribution company, and he made this post. "Ain't nothing dropping today. The label pulled the release because of my live." Then he says, "F rap, F that album, suit up." And then Risky Band's post, "Drill the F up, shorty." Come on now, Fatso has talent. Instead of y'all leading him to that bag, y'all want to keep up the street beef. Okay, clearly everybody was not amused by his live, and now it's affecting his pockets. Today we learned that Mello Buckz's father has been arrested by the feds and arraigned days after the mass shooting. The father of rapper Mello Buckzz was arraigned on federal firearms charges Tuesday, just days after the drive-by gunman targeted her fans in River North, leaving now 5 people dead and 14 others wounded. Federal officials say Melvin Doyle illegally sold 13 guns since May 20th to confidential informants working with the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, including one transaction that took place after the July 2nd mass shooting outside Artist Lounge, where his daughter Melanie Doyle had hosted a record release party. Investigators have found no evidence connecting Doyle's alleged gun sales to the shooting outside the lounge at 311 West Chicago Avenue. While the complaint does not mention his daughter, a source confirmed that Doyle is the rapper's father. According to a federal complaint filed Tuesday, the ATF launched its investigation based on information from a confidential informant who had known Doyle for about 3 years. That informant, along with 2 others, worked with agents to document a series of gun purchases that were secretly recorded. The first sale occurred on May 20th when Doyle sold a purple .40 caliber Glock pistol to 2 informants at his home in the 5800 block of South Martin Luther King Drive for $800. During the meeting, Doyle allegedly told the informants that the gun was his personal weapon and that he planned to travel to Alabama with 5 more firearms to sell. On May 29th, Doyle allegedly sold 2 informants a 9mm Glock pistol for $1,200. Nearly a month later, on June 24th, he sold a multi-caliber rifle and 2 pistols for $3,800. Another deal took place on July 1st, the day before the River North mass shooting, when Doyle allegedly sold 4 pistols and a 12-gauge shotgun for $5,000. The final transaction occurred on Monday, July 7th, when he sold 3 more pistols for $3,000, according to the complaint. Federal agents arrested Doyle following Monday's transaction. According to the complaint, Doyle is prohibited from possessing firearms due to prior felony convictions, including attempted murder in 1998, manufacturing and delivery of controlled substances in 2003, and manufacturing and delivering of heroin in 2006. He is now charged federally with being a felon in possession of a firearm. Things just seem to keep getting worse for Mello, but y'all keep everyone in your prayers and hit me in the comments with your thoughts. Later, y'all.
It's the introduction of the one and only. We keep it real over here, we don't rock with phonies. It's the one and only NC, other bloggers NV. Content full of drill legends out the wind deep. CHI, young fly chick, been about that PAY from DAY. One, top mod on big channels. If a nigga need his nose wiped, she quick to get that shit handled. Now tune in to the realest chick making moves. Real stories, updates, and breaking news. NC, yeah. Now y'all go subscribe. Especially if you from the rack, go support your girl. Oh yeah, my home girl, the one and only NC. She got that exclusive content, you know what I'm saying? subscribe.